Hello guys, I hope you're well and welcome back to the channel. I'm wiring this underfloor heating manifold, and because we have wooden laminate floor covering in part of the property, I'm putting an overheat protection on it, and the thermostat I'm using for that application is a Honeywell home cylinder thermostat. All I'm going to do to it is I'm going to install this on the manifold just there, and that way if the mechanical mixing valve fails and the hot water coming from the boiler, which could be 60-70 degrees, makes its way through the pump, when it reaches the manifold, the thermostat should kick in and turn the pump off. So basically, the pump life supply that's coming from the underfloor heating wiring center is going through this thermostat. And it's wired in a normally closed contact, not the way we normally wire it in a normally open contact. If you have any questions on normally open and normally closed, guys, feel free to drop me a line in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. But this is wired in as a normally closed contact. So let's assume that our target temperature is, let's say, 40 degrees, 45, 50 degrees. And that mechanical mixing valve fails and it allows 60-degree water pass through the pump. We don't want that temperature to go to our underfloor heating circuit because we have wooden floor covering and that'll damage the floor covering there. If we set this to, let's say, 55 degrees or even 60 degrees, when 60 degrees reaches the manifold, that should turn this thermostat off, and consequently will turn the pump off, so there'll be no more circulation. Okay, so that's how we provide this additional protection to this kind of system. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Let me just try to demonstrate if it works for the purpose of this video on how to kind of activate it just for testing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've got my multimeter ready to continuity setting, and I have my hairdryer that every gas engineer must have on their vehicle if they're doing boiler repairs. I bet the ones watching would agree. And what we're going to do is I'm going to put these two probes on two normally closed points, and we should have continuity. Let me just get that right first of all. Okay, so we will have continuity on these 2 points as a normal protocol, and let's heat it up. Let's see if it's going to turn it off. So now, for example, let's assume that the pump is working, okay? And this heat that we're providing, let's assume that it's overheat scenario right now. So let's see. Okay, so as soon as it's overheated, there's no continuity now, as you can see, and it's turned the pump off. Now we will allow it to cool down, and as soon as it's going to cool down, we should have continuity again. And if the problem is still there, then obviously it will remain off up until the system's cooled down. So that's the whole kind of concept behind it. This doesn't come as part of the underfloor heating wiring package. You have to buy that separately. I'm sure there will be other ways of achieving this safety measure, but right now we're just going to turn the pump off. We could have wired it where it's going to turn the whole boiler off and stuff like that, but because we have other zones as well, as soon as the pump's gone off, it'll be fine. Okay, let's just allow it to cool down a little more. And let's see. There you go. Okay, so as soon as it's cooled down, we have continuity back. I hope that makes sense. Now the temperature setting on this thermostat are typically between 40 to 80 degrees because it's designed to be used with a cylinder, with the old style hot water cylinder, but we can achieve this out of here as well. Okay, this overheat scenario out of here as well. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye for now.